Hey guys, Sage here. Um, I just thought, you know, to start a new Hollow Nest playthrough and actually record it. I actually do really love this game. My own playthrough has 44 hours in it, or so. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies and you could heal yourself. I was actually thinking, not doing like an actual speed run of the game, but like a speed playthrough, I guess. I have tried watching people speedrun the game, and they're definitely better than me, and but I probably won't record 44 hours of gameplay, and if I do, it's probably going to be a lot of bosses over and over again, which hopefully I could cut out, but we'll see. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. One of my friends actually told me about this game. I believe, if I remember correctly, I actually knew about it way earlier. Like, the fundraising they did for it, but I never really followed it. And I'm kind of sad that I, stopped following it because it actually did turn out into an amazingly wonderful game. And this is Dirtmouth, the fading town. This is like the village elder dude. Ho there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. It used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. The darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Yeah, this is the Elderbug dude. One of the few, NPCs in the game. This is Cornifer's house, I believe. For all your mapping supplies, we will be open soon. Zelda and Cornifer. Not Isabella. Well, here's the actual well down into the Forgotten Crossroads. Let's just hop down. Oh god. But like I said, I was planning to not do an actual speed run of the game, because I haven't actually sat down and planned it or done all the prep required for it. It's actually a lot of work that goes into those. Some of the speed runs are crazy. Yeah, but just a faster game or playthrough, if anything. Maybe I'll get 100% or 112% if people want it and I'm into it and all that, but if not, I will go for the final boss and all that. Right now, oh god. Focus. I believe the first upgrades, or the first thing I really need is the first spell you could get. Forget where that is, but I do believe I'm heading in the direction of the first boss. Well, not the first boss, but one of the first bosses. That's even not completely correct. One of the That's one of the, I wouldn't say problems, but one of the weird things about trying to describe this game is most bosses don't really have an order to them. Like, if you could see, like, even in speedruns and like people playing through the game, they have like really weird orders they go through things. But one of the first bosses to get into one of the later areas is somewhere around here. I forget where though. He's the Forgotten Knight dude. But I believe Cornifer is down here, so a map would be useful. Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Sure. Acquired a map. Hold L1. To view a map of the current area. View a detailed map of the hollowness and the map pane of the inventory. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you are not ahead for direction, I suggest purchasing a company from my wife, Zelda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Ah, one of me. And Cornifer is one of the other few NPCs in the game. There aren't many, but he's a cool dude. Just mapping with his wife. I'm also not sure how many, like, spoilers I should give out in the game, because my playthrough itself is pretty far. I've actually looked into a bunch of the lore of the game since it's actually really interesting. I know it's not for everyone, and a lot of it's up to, like, personal belief, I guess, since not much lore is actually given. Well, I wouldn't say not much lore is given, just not very concrete lore is given. But, you know, I kind of like that. Not like, there's not like a whole storyline set out. You get to do your own thing for the majority. It's really fun. Over here. Just need to remember my way. I don't need to go right now. Probably will later. Up here, I think. I'm getting lost already. That's fine though. That's kind of part of the fun of this game. Stag Station. Getting lost, finding your way. Boop. Now we get to meet Mr. Stag Beetle. Talk to him. Greetings, little one. It's been ages since I've last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways as it called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of a bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of the hollow nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I'll take you where you need to go. Yep, he's one of... well, he is a fast travel kind of system, but there are just a limited number of stagway stations placed around, so it is just a lot of running around yourself. There are also other ways to travel kind of fast, but those come in way later in the game. I think they were actually added through DLC, if I'm remembering correctly. Nope, I tried to use my spell. Oh, God. I'm about to fight a boss, so I don't need to be taking damage. I believe there are some enemies in the room, though. So yeah, I think one of the major contributors to actually wanting to start a new playthrough is, well, one of the main contributors to starting a new playthrough is that this game is flipping amazing. I love it. It's really cheap. It comes with a bunch of free DLCs, and it's this game you could keep playing through and experiencing new different things over and over again, depending on how you play and what you do. Like, there's an NPC later on that I will definitely not be saving. I won't say deserves to die, but I dislike him for various reasons. But that's just one of the options you can make that change the world and make it dynamic. Another actual, oh god, contributor to recording the gameplay is I was helping one of my friends with one of the leader boss fights in the game, and they were just sitting there watching me, you know, and they seemed to be enjoying themselves, so that was fun. Oop. Oh god, I'm just messing around and getting hit. This guy's too hard, unless... lackadaisical like me. Yeah. Interesting note about this guy is... if you hit his arm... oh god. When you hit his armor, it actually doesn't give you soul. I don't know why it's not clinking. There it goes. You don't need a pogo on him, but it makes it fun. There we go. This guy actually gives you an important item. It's the city crest, and if you sit here for long enough, which we'll do, just pogo on his armor a little bit. You practice your timing down for later in the game. If I do decide to get the special ending, and this guy pops out. I don't know what he does or why he's here, or even if he's like seen anywhere else in the game, but he's there. Ooh, in the chest. Ah, Geo. I guess it's good to actually start saving up some Geo for some of the more expensive items in the game. But yeah, now I need to find out where to go next. Here we are. This is one of the other things that I think are required, are one of the things that are required for the ending. Because, like, some of the later upgrades aren't required for the ending, for the true ending most likely, but yeah. Oh-ho, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a weird, wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollowness Corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, my friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho. Oh no, please not yet. There we go. Bench first. Don't be afraid. Have faith. The spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Oh ho ho. You won't be going much further without it, I promise you. I wonder how he knows that. Yes. This is, well, I guess that is a hint that it is required. And you just pass out. Consume the vengeful spirit. Tap O to unleash a spirit. The spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. And he locks you in here. Tit for tat, I assume. Oh, you awoke at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of the spell. That spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seemed to have slipped away myself. Oh ho ho. Now you're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'd be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper and enslave for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with the small favor, my friend. Oh ho 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 ho. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, I don't need to use my vengeful spirit just yet. But yeah, that's one of the 3 spells in the game. The interesting thing about the guy who actually gives it to you is he's one of, like, I believe 3 snail shamans. You can see like the shell on his head, and he's the only alive one, I believe, too. One, yeah. Oh. So yeah, I don't know what makes snails shamans, or if like other creatures could create spells or not. Yeah. Well, oh god. Maybe other creatures could create spells, because there's a thing in the abyss that, but that could just be from the snails themselves. I have no clue, to be honest. That's probably better left to someone more intelligent and knowledgeable in the lore than myself. Oh, there's this whole thing. What's up here again? Oh god. I know I'm supposed to be going down the other way, but I did say I'm not technically doing a speed run, only a speed playthrough. Oh. Geo and a blue light thing, core thing. I guess I'll collect some Geo now. Yep. Heal myself and get some more soul from this altar thing, because that's how soul works apparently. So yeah, this guy's actually blocking the entrance to green path, which is where one of the other like required items are, and well, you can't really get past without this spell. But dang it, I accidentally jumped down, and this I believe is one of the better charms in the game. If I'm remembering correctly, it's either one that gives you more soul when you attack something, or increases your spell damage. But let me check. Yep. Let me not fall down again. Oh. Soul Catcher. Equip charm to activate its powerful abilities. Equip charms on the bench and do charms menu. Yeah, draw more soul from hitting enemies. Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude, of course. We both know you wouldn't have made it through without the spell of mine. Oh ho ho. Thanks, boyo. And look, the gate between us is open. Oh ho ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Ho 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 ho. You're ominous. But he seems like a chill dude. Might as well put on my soul catcher. Because why not? It's a pretty neat charm. I believe I might have actually used it itself in my own playthrough in God Home. Still trying to get the actual 112%. It's between me and the final, not final Pantheon, but the final Pantheon before, like, the Pantheon of Hollow Nest, I believe. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Not the best with names. This place is so easy. Oh god, I say that, and yet I fail. I swear I'm great at the game's parkour. Totally. Never missed a jump in my life. Oh, that was close. Yeah. I'm actually hoping I could try a speedrun start over here. That seems really cool. Come on. Spit another baby. It's kind of weird that these guys could spit babies. Could also be wrong, but I don't think he actually spits like these children out if you don't have your the spell. Like I said, I could be wrong about that. Oh god, I almost missed on a jump. need to remember I don't have all my items. That is actually really affecting me on my friends. While he was playing it on the Switch. He didn't have one of the spells, and he didn't have one of the like major upgrades, which was locked behind the boss, but still, you know, you get used to using the upgrades. So, like switching between like a full playthrough and I mean not a full playthrough, a further playthrough and like an older one is a little bit more difficult. You have to change up some strategies and such, but nothing too difficult. And plus, I do love the earlier bits of this game. Not quite as much as the later bits, of course, because you get a bunch of fun stuff to play with, but, you know, still kind of really tranquil to go around, explore the world, and learn new things, gather new items. It is a really beautiful game. Oh god. Okay then. Give me some soul, will you? I think I need a little bit more soul. Oh, didn't even check where I was jumping. Can I just do it with 2? Oh, there's a guy over here, I forget. There we go. Let's see if this works, if I'm... No, that was terrible. Okay. Well, no, I'm not good enough to do that. So what some speedrunners are able to do is, if you charge up, I think 3 shots it is, of your soul thing, it does give you a little bit of knockback. Nope. And you could, like, shoot yourself up there. But since I am apparently terrible at this game, as you can see, missing basic jumps and such. Oh, that was cool, though. I have to take the long way, but that's fine. Oh, no. I should probably heal myself too, don't want to die in an embarrassing way. Aha! Cornifer? Ah, here he is.
Make him noise,
Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a human, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Thank you. Cornifer's a pretty cool dude. Well. It's nice, especially in the early game, to actually get maps of areas and be able to, like, see where you're going and all that. Oh, yes, of course. I'll just do that right now. This is actually a pretty cool demonstration of, like, god dang it. Not that. A pretty cool demonstration of, like, the shortcuts you could get in the game. Later on you get like power-ups and stuff that allow you to move around a lot faster into new places, but you also change the map in certain ways that actually stay permanent. I don't think that happens too much though, I could be wrong. I haven't played through the early bit of the game for quite a while. Oh, let's go meet our friend. This dude's also pretty cool, though he looks scary. Tiny squid, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill? Do you understand? Then take it, my journal, it will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. He just spits it out at you. Thanks, dude. Taking the Hunter's Journal. Press the middle button to open the menu, then navigate to the Journal pane. Defeat enemies to add new entries to the journal and decipher the Hunter's notes. Thank you. On my own playthrough, I actually did his stuff, which at the beginning was a little bit hard because there's a few enemies I didn't know you could kill. So I needed to go around and find those again, but yeah. Ah! God darn it. Okay then. Don't laugh at me, I'm just terrible at the game. Oh god. I was fully prepared to just drop in the acid again. Oh! Get out of my way. Hornet and little obble kids. Oh god. Am I able to go this way? I'm not sure. I don't see why not. So yeah, I also like how the game introduces Hornet, like, oh. Jump over this dude? Nah. Okay then. I will kill this dude. So close. There we go. Yeah, Hornet, yes. I do like how the game introduces Hornet, like, just one of the few, like, things that don't just, like, walk towards you or attack you, and her, like, style is very distinct. There we go. Guy was doing, like, a little dance on the edge. And you could hear her little feet patter away as she runs away. Oh, not sure she's really running. But yeah, she's moving away, probably leading us somewhere, knowing we need the items coming. Oh, I do wonder, she does seem to know a lot about, like, the Hollow Knight and, like, our knight in the sword behind them. Symbol of bench, yes. Thank you. I wonder if that's why she's helping us, because she knows, like, what we are and probably what we're doing, or what she would assume we're doing, which even, like, the player doesn't really know at this point. Well, kind of, maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, I didn't actually get to show you guys the intro sequence of the game, and I'm not sure how well my PS4 will handle recording during the, like, different segments of, like, videos in the game. The greater mind once dreamed a belief in Cassidy's caverns, so in every bush and every vine the mind of Loon reveals itself to us. It won't let me actually record those, and if I try, it just turns to a black screen, so if that happens, it's most likely that, and if it's not that, I am very sorry. But yeah, I do recommend playing this game yourself, or just watching the cutscenes. Oh, this guy's like a mini boss, but kind of just a regular enemy. Oh god, I forgot he spit stuff. Yep. Yeah. I also forgot how, like, little health and, like, soul you actually start out with. Later in the game, you're fighting these, like, huge, hard bosses, and you're just like, oh yeah, soul and health isn't that much of a problem. Except when bosses decide to do, like, 4 damage and all that, but, eh. But now you're just, like, with your regular soul and, like, 5 mask, and, you know, it's very different. But I do enjoy the overall, like, progression of this game and, like, the options it gives you and making it harder or not. And this is the first option, to help or not help this dude. His name's Zote.